Hello everybody. Welcome back. My name is RJ from CHG Casual Hardcore Gamers, and this is our Kingdom Hearts Retraining Memories Proud Mode playthrough. We are in the RIKU story. So yesterday in our last stream, we did quite a lot actually in the last stream. We got Monstro done. We got Neverland done. We beat up Vexen a little bit. We beat up Replica Riku or Repliku. I love that name. Beat up Repliku for the first time. We had both our first fights with both of them, and now we have started Olympus, and we are going to make our way through Olympus. We just started it. We got through the first room, and I just made a save room. I had made a save room at the end of the last stream, and that's where we're at now. So we're going to make our way through it. I don't know how long it's going to take. Oh, hello, CJ. Are you in jammies? Those look like pajama bottoms to me.
Yeah, well, no, they're just comfortable.
Just got home? I feel like you've been home.
No, I went grocery.
Chilling out in your jammies.
And I got in the
Goodbye, CJ. Alright, so see, okay, what I realized last time in the last room was that for some stupid reason, this game wants to dictate the paths you get to that you can go in this game. So I thought I could just kind of like go like left or right and kind of zigzag my way through the rooms as I please, but no, that is not what the game wants you to do, and that sucks. So I'll just go left, see what it'll let me do from there, and hope for the best. Oh, I have a lot of these. I might as well use those. Overall, I this is my third time playing through this stupid game, and I did know that Riku's story is a bit shorter and a little more streamlined as far as like what to do against bosses and regular enemies. But I kind of forgot how streamlined it is. Yeah, it's honestly just break a cards until you get dark mode, and then you win. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could experiment if you wanted to, but there's really no incentive to do that. Really? You son of a bitch? There's really no incentive to do so, honestly, with this game. Like, when I'm fighting regular enemies, I basically use Maleficent just for the attack boost. And then in bosses, you just break all the cards. You break cards until you get dark mode, and then you just use the dark mode slides, and then use Jafar so that they can't break your slides or anything, and then that's it. Oh shit, that was weird. What the fuck? That was strange. Okay, big boy. Yeah, particularly inverse bursts is ridiculous. It is a ridiculous slight. Lasts a good little while, cleans up the field pretty well. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know how the GBA version of this game goes, because I know it's a lot different. But man, it's like they just, I don't know. Like it's almost like as if they wanted you to do this, but then again, it's also like the most boring thing to do. I don't know. Oh, okay. Didn't know I was gonna break the card. Really, Jet? You know what heaven you should be in? Where do you even think of something like that? Like, where did that even pop into your head? I mean, honest, but I mean, you're not wrong though. That would be pretty sweet. A bunch of Asian ladies and Lulus. Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. Honestly, can't lie to you. Let me ask you something, Jet. Have you beaten or sorry, no. How many hours have you put into Elden Ring so far? I'm curious because I know it's been taking up your entire life. 20 plus. Okay. Okay. Well, granted, I guess since you have a kid, I guess that's a decent amount. I guess. You know, actually, I was just reading just today. Um, I was on. I don't know if it was an Elden Ring subreddit or if it was just like the Souls game subreddit or something. But I guess there's been some people, like a decent amount of people, who have been like bad mouthing Elden Ring because they, for some one reason or another, thought that it was going to be like Skyrim for some reason. Um, Very weird. It was very strange. Like, I didn't know. I mean, I guess if you never saw the title, or I guess if you didn't know who made it, I guess you wouldn't know. But I don't know. It's, I'm kind of surprised how people wouldn't have known that it was made by from software at this point. But yeah, some people had no idea it was in the same vein as that. So they were like, "Oh, this game is so fucking hard," and this and that and this and that. And I was like, "Yo, what?" I just don't know how you didn't know that. Like how they were able to see so much marketing for the game, but still somehow never came across them that it was a game. It was a Souls game, more or less, or just made by the same guys. That always kind of struck me a little odd, but oh well. Somebody keep using these strong initiative cards. I have so many of them. And yeah, that's kind of what it seems to be, Jet. That's kind of what some people said. Actually, was like them jumping on the train because like it's probably the most. I think this game has probably been the most mainstream game from from software, and inevitably that was going to lead to a lot of people just hearing about the game and just seeing the aesthetic and thinking that it was something else without really knowing. But it's still funny nonetheless to hear about. Oh, really? Did it take five? Well, I guess yeah, I guess so. Well, I guess then they must have had a separate team working on Sekiro then during that time. Um, but regardless, yeah, because I don't know if you've been. I know your ears and eyes aren't to the ground so much in like gaming news and gaming stuff or whatever. But there's been I've been noticing there's been increasing talks of like having difficulty modes, more or less basically having easier modes in like video games of all types, especially the big AAA games, for like accessibility and whatnot. And this game is kind of it's coming into that conversation. So it's just been kind of interesting. But like the people who were complaining are people who didn't even know what this game was about in the first place. So it's like you know, you have to think about who was actually the ones complaining about it at all. But then you have people who respond back and they say, well, yeah, a game like Elden Ring or Bloodborne or Souls is inherently hard and will be hard when you start off for sure. But then there's a lot of ways that you can trivialize the game. You just need to know what to do um, to make it so that happens. Like even Neo, like it's not a Souls game per se, but it has some similarities. But like a lot of people complain that Souls is hard, and me playing, being a Souls fan, or sorry, Neo, not sorry, I didn't even say yeah, I meant Neo. Um, I'm like, nah, Neo was pretty fucking easy because I know what to do to make it that way. So I'm taking advantage of all the mechanics the game has to offer. And so I imagine with Elden Ring, because people are saying like, yeah, you could trivialize Elden Ring like pretty easily if you know what to do. It's just going about finding out what to do to make that happen. Anyway, sorry, what did you say here? Yeah, people do want that easy mode. Okay, so about the NES games and even SNES and Atari and yeah, games of like from the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. Um, that is very true. Most of those games were fucking brutally hard. I will say though that a lot of them, at least a good handful of them, they were ports of arcade games, or or either they were a port of an arcade game, or because the arcades was the main way to play games at the time, even home console games adopted that mindset of like game design, and so that so they ended up being really hard. So I think games then were hard just because of the time that games were around and what was the order of the day back then. But you are right, there was no easy mode, and you guys had to figure it out all on your own though. No manuals, no tips, no hints, no Reddit to look up stuff. Just you and your wit. Or maybe if you're lucky, you could get the like an issue of Nintendo Power and hope that there was like some like some kind of hints or tips or whatever. But yeah, the whole Souls genre is definitely it is a acquired taste, and it isn't either you like it or you don't. The issue is back then though, like up until probably Elden Ring, it was still a bit niche. Um, I mean, yeah, a lot of people know about Bloodborne, and a lot of people know about Souls, but like I think Elden Ring has probably been the most hyped game that we've like from that genre that we've had. so far, and so like you said earlier, like the hype was just is just huge for that game. So inevitably, you're going to attract people who have no business playing the game, but they just followed the hype and then they wanted to play it. I still find it very funny though how people, I mean, how you could go because they announced this game like 2 years ago, I think, like formally announced it like 2 years ago, and I still don't understand how you could go so long without like by knowing the game, seeing the game, and but not knowing that it was made by the people that did Bloodborne. That's what surprises me the most. Like, yeah, and I was talking to my buddy David today about it because he didn't know about that, or maybe he did. I don't remember. But I think the issue, one of the bigger issues, that because we want to compare games, we want to compare things all the time, right? Which I get it. It helps us understand what we're getting into. But in this case, it's actually a detriment um, because it leads to too much generalization, and then it leaves people thinking that something that is definitely not, and then they get burned. And then, like you said, Jet, they go to forum, they go, they go to Reddit or they go to whatever Metacritic or whatever, and they just put like a 0 out of 10, and then they just say like 0 out of 10. There was no easy mode, or like the game didn't tell me what to do, so 0 out of 10. Not knowing that like that's the fucking point of the game. Like this is not a mistake. This is how we do the games. Oh yeah, that get fucked up. Pop. Okay, oh, sorry. What's here? A lot of people actually don't know Souls games. Is interesting to me. You know what? I bet. I bet. Well, because like I bet you for a long time, like they just it never passed their type of game that they played. But again, back to like just because of how hyped this game has been, it's making people. It's finally becoming like it's like for a lot of people, it's like they're hearing that phrase for the first time, or like they're hearing it about a game that they're actually interested in, and so they're like they know that it's that, but they don't know what that is. Like you're saying, and again, that again leads back to them having a bad time and thinking that it's crap, and it's like, I mean, you may still not like it, which is fine, but like don't say like the game was made bad or made wrong or something because you had it like because it just wasn't for you. Like that's just the style of game that is, and if that's not what you like, then that's fine. Like there's a difference from a game not being your thing to a game actually being bad for what it's trying to do. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like that's the type of game that Elden Ring is. Yeah, yeah, just what we were saying, Jet. Like it's a game that, I mean, that's how the Souls game's always been. Even like back to Demon Souls, it was always a game that like, I mean, Demon Souls kind of give you some direction a little bit, but like more or less, it was just kind of like, here you go, you're here, fight, figure it out. You know, we're not gonna tell you how to beat certain bosses. We're not gonna tell you how to, you know, what's the best way to go about something. You know, just figure it out, and which like that's just what it does, and it executes that very well. And so for what it's trying to do, it does it great. But some people may not like it, which is fine. But that's not a reason to rate something 0 out of 10. Like 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 when you read professional reviews, right? For the most part, most professional reviews, they don't professionally review a game and, like, let's say they give it a 4 out of 10. They don't give it a 4 out of 10 because it was a game that they didn't like. They give it a 4 out of 10 because for what that game is trying to do, it doesn't do it well, and in these different aspects and regards, you know. And that's how, like, we should review a game too. Like, we shouldn't review a game bad because something we don't like. We should review it bad because, like, if it doesn't fucking work, or it's broken, or sucks, like the mechanics it's trying to implement are just not good. Like, that's what you should base the merit off of, not just what you personally don't gel with. Like, I don't like. First of all, hello Carl the First, good seeing you. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of RTS games. Never have been. I'm not a fan of strategy games. I'm not a fan of some RPGs, like traditional classic RPGs, like, top down isometric views and stuff. I'm not a big fan of those for the most part. I also don't particularly like pure stealth games, like I'm not a huge fan of Hitman at all. And I don't like puzzle games, like, at all. The only one I would probably play would be Portal, but just because of how charming it is and how funny it is. But other than that, no. So, like, I would give the games, like, bad reviews because, like, they just don't gel with me. But that's not right. Like, I wouldn't finish it because I don't like that type of game. But I shouldn't then go and give it a 3 out of 10. For all these things, because, like, for all the complaints I might have, that just might be just how those type of games go, and par of the course. And the people who actually do like those type of games will be like, dude, that's what this is. You can't give it something wrong for it doing what it's supposed to do for the genre that it's in. But anyways, I will say though, in the case of Elden Ring though, like David, my buddy Dave was telling me, he did say though that in his opinion, Elden Ring he summed it up to basically being Dark Souls 3, but just perfect, like a perfect version of Dark Souls 3. Like what you might have imagined Dark Souls 3 to, like, be if it had, like, I'm not saying Dark Souls 3 was bad, but, like, like a full potential version of Dark Souls 3, like that's what Elden Ring is to him, at least. Like, I think someone who's joined the chat before, a guy named he goes by the Drew Gamer. He's a great small content creator, like, that I met through Discord. Like, he mentioned before in a previous live stream that people trying to get him to play Elden Ring, but he knows that he won't like it because it's just not his game. So he realizes it's not his game. And so he just knows he's not going to have a good time with it. But he would never say that, like, the game deserves 3 out of 10s or whatever. I'm sure he knows that, like, it looks fantastic. He sure is, like, the gameplay mechanics are great. The lore is good. The not scenery, environments. There we go. Environments are fantastic. Enemies are probably well designed. All this and that. It's just not his game at the end of the day. So even if he were to ever have played it, and let's say what he thought would have happened, what he thought he wasn't having a good time, and that's what came true, he still probably wouldn't give it a 3 out of 10. He'd probably just be like, yeah, I mean, it's just not a game that I like, so I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, pretty much, Carl. Pretty much. Yeah, I'll ask my buddy if that, like, I'll tell it to my buddy and ask him, like, hey, would you agree with this assessment? And say what you said. Like, Elden Ring is basically everything Dark Souls 3 wishes it was. He'll probably agree with you, honestly. He'll probably agree with you. But also, Lily's here, and right on time. You forgot to put the hashtag hashtag no sleep gang or whatever it was last time. Oh, Lily, quick question for you. So yesterday, um, Cartwheels was in the chat, and she was telling me that she hadn't heard from Gemini. He hasn't been very active in his Discord. Has he come back? Has he been talking to you guys, or has he still been a little bit MIA? Jet, I hope you've accepted and now appreciate the fact that you are now probably going to be just known as either gorgeous hair or beautiful hair, or something in relation to your hair. But really, he hasn't. He's still go. He's still. Well, I hope he's okay. I know he has a Twitter. Um, I think he has a Twitter. Has he said anything on there? Because I had messaged him on oh geez, was it Saturday or yesterday or Sunday? I don't remember which, but I messaged him and I didn't hear back. Oh jeez. Yeah, so I do hope he's okay as well. Okay. Now, I have so many of these. It's ridiculous. So many of these screen cards. Okay, I haven't seen him in a while actually. Yeah, Carl, like I didn't know about this till yesterday. But um Cartwheels was in my who's from the Gemini, you probably know her. Yeah, she brought up that Gemini has, he hasn't been really active in his Discord, and so I was like, oh, okay, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, it was only a couple of days, so I was like thinking like, oh, whatever, maybe taking a break or something. But now, he's still out, so I am really hoping that he's fine. We don't want our beefy boy, have anything wrong, anything going, anything bad happening to him. Um, so yeah, that's kind of all I know. Because I'm not in his Discord, so that's all I know is from like what people from his Discord who have jumped into my stream say. But okay. All right, Lily. Well, thanks for updating. Yeah, I hope he's all right. Too bad he's in the UK. Because if he was somewhere near me, I'd be like, oh, if he shows up, we should do a pizza party for him. Oh shit! Got slapped, son. Anywho, yo, Lefty, what up, man? Yeah, I don't think anything's happened to him. He's just been a bit MIA from his Discord, and so we're all just hoping that he's all right. That's all. I mean, I'm not part of his Discord. I just, people like Lily or Lucy or Cartwheels who are in it. They've been like keeping me in the loop. Um, Wait, Lily, you're not. Are you joking? Wait, for real? He does. He makes random discords. You're joking. Oh, come on with that. All right. Wow, I can't believe it. He actually does that. He actually be putting you guys through the ringer, just keeping you on your toes. Oh, geez, yeah, I would. Dang, then no wonder. Okay, it's probably best I'm not in any. I'm not part of his Discord crew because I would get. Yeah, he would lose me immediately because I don't like interact very much with the Discord I'm already a part of because I'm at work or doing doing other things like working out or whatever, right? And I don't really use it very much on my phone. So yeah, I'd be lost. Like I would join the first one, and then I would totally not like get the link for the third one or the second one, or like just forget to do it, or be like, I can't be bothered at the moment for whatever reason. Oh yeah, he would. I would be lost immediately. Okay, sorry. Let's see here. Okay, he calls it the inner circle. Honestly, we're like a cult. Nah, I'm legit cult leader. It's a matter of time for he has to sacrifice his stuff. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Well, Lefty and I are probably used to that, with our African ancestry. You must sacrifice the sacrifice the goat. You must bring to me 3 goats before you can join my family. Lily, how did Asian hair? I would honestly, I would honestly like love to join that stream and just add stupid commentary that makes no sense to it, like acting as if I know what the fuck's going on. Like she'd be like, okay, first you gotta crimp the hair like this and do this left and right, straight back and forth. And I'd be like, yeah. Then you gotta put on this good lotion and shit. And she'd be like, shut up, RJ. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna pretend like I know what's going on. We must eat the heart of my people. That is the way. Oh, yeah, I remember the racist penguin. I remember the racist penguin. But like it was still like cool though. Like it was like a nice penguin, but it was like a racist penguin. It was yeah, I remember that. Oh, that was a funny time. I remember all that shit. Yeah, that was funny. Really, Carl? Dragon Ball hairstyles. I don't know if Jeff's gonna get that Asian. Meanwhile, Lefty, you and I should do one where we talk about like African people and what and all we do is just say, just like describe different ways to show people their way. I'd be like, yes, that is the way for this. There we go. Jet, I would pay top dollar to see you with some DBZ hair. Top dollar. I would get rid of all my money to see that happen. I have to worship my queen. I would teach you how to worship your queen because that is the way. Jet, you hear that? We need to set you up with a Patreon. We need to set you up with a GoFundMe page so you can so you can run your how to Asian stream. Don't worry, I'll manage the finances with my business degree. You'll be in good hands. Hey, you say that now, but I imagine people would probably fucking pay for that. People would pay in for that. Play Elden Ring on Asian level difficulty. You know, you know, it's funny you say that, Lily. Like, I don't. So I like playing. I like playing fighting games sometimes. Nowadays, the fighting game community has kind of been more diverse. You can find good players from all over the world. But back like in the 2000s, like the Asians were like the scary people in the fighting community, as like a lot of people know. And I remember I was playing Soul Calibur 4 on the PS3, and and obviously PlayStation has a bigger influence overseas, especially over in Asia, Japan, Korea, and such. And it would show you the country the person is from every time you're about to sync up with somebody, and every time it was like a JAP or JP, I forget what they used, or Korea, I would get immediate. I would start. You know that meme of Key and Peele where like I forget which one it is. I think it's Key. I think it's Key. No, I think no, it's Peel. Where he's sweating profusely. That was me. Like every time I got matched up with someone in Japan or Korea, like because I was like, oh fuck, I'm about to get wrecked. But when I would win, the few times I beat them, oh man, I felt like I was like, I'm unstoppable today. Nothing gonna stop me today. Lefty, bro, you were no joke. There's actually a meme I saw years ago that was hilarious, and it said, no, it was like saying like Africans actually do give their kids a lot of career choices, and it was like one doctor, two lawyer, three disgrace to the family. I was like, see, there's choices. And I think I told my stepdad that who is Nigerian, or my mom, who's not Nigerian, but I showed someone that and they laughed. It was pretty funny. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So next episode we take off our shoes in the house. Next episode we the medical field or engineer. Well, Jet, you're specifically Filipino, so for you it's just be a nurse. Okay, sorry. Let's see here. Asians were the fighting community. I got my ass beat by some Japanese orphan. Goddamn, Carl, calm down. Oh man. Um, it's funny. I didn't. The last Mortal Kombat I played was Mortal Kombat 9 for PS3, and and I remember I was fighting someone online. I don't know where they were from, I don't think they were from Japan though, or anywhere in Asia. I think they were an American. And he was playing a Shang Tsung, and I will never forget this battle. And I had played with Shang Tsung before, not online but offline. And like the move set for him wasn't really long. Like there weren't no like real big convoluted combos with like multiple inputs or anything. I didn't understand that Mortal Kombat was more about like chaining a lot of simple input moves together and juggling and all that. Um, and that motherfucker, he did some 10-hit combo on me that I didn't even know existed with Shang Tsung, and took out like my entire health bar, almost my entire health bar. And by the time he was done, and I was just, what do you do at that point? What do you do? Like I just felt so just defeated, and just like I just felt like nothing. I was like, why am I even here? Like, yeah, I love Mortal Kombat. It is a fighting game I do enjoy, but I am not good at it even close to competitively. Not even close. Anywho, Lily, sorry, I did see your thing, Lily, about like one doctor, two doctors, three mistake. Okay, Jet. So you're the only nurse. Okay, my B. But still, I do know like that's the stereotype for Filipinos is to be a nurse, which is like that's like oddly Pacific. Like, it's I should when I dated a Filipino before, and I don't think she talked about it too much. But when I found out that was the thing, I was like, why specifically that? And then also like, why not doctor? I mean, nurses do get paid quite a bit, and they have to know just as much as doctors do. But I just found it very specific. I just found it very strange. Like, why would you why specifically nurse? Like, how did that become the stereotype instead of like a doctor, like it is like it is for Africans and other Asians? I never found that out. I never figured that out. Anyways, okay, let's see here. Carl, I hated that kid. I'm sure you did hate that kid. Okay, the Asian kid that did DDR without even looking down on the hardest level. Were you that kid, Jet? Okay, and the others are like engineer or VP of things. P to the H Lipino. Lily, I think you need to go to bed. Carl, I don't know what Tabo. Tabo? I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. You were talking to Jet. Okay, never mind. Might be. You can forget my question. Okay, a lot of Filipino nurses. My first degree was nursing, and then I became a nurse. I think you told me that, Jet. I think you told me that. Wow, Gemini played DDR against an Asian guy. What? Did he? Is it on his channel? Did he record it? Was it like a vlog he did or something, Lily? I need to know. I must know. I have a bidet now. Actually, I have a bidet as well. I don't like it, but that's probably just me being too American at this point. I think I've been indoctrinated too deep. Okay. Whatever, Lily. You're not my real dad. Okay, let's see here. Why do I have so many of these? I don't know why I have so many. Okay, so Gemini is good at DDR. Okay. That boy's just full of surprises. I swear. It's like every stream that you guys are in, I learn something new about him. I'm just like, can he... Can he just stop being great at just fucking everything and anything? Like, jeez, man, making the rest of us look bad. All right. He did a goddamn backflip? What? Okay, you know, I was gonna say, Lily, I was gonna say, you know, I was gonna joke and be like, hey, I gotta go pull Gemini out of the UK and bring him over here to hang out because there's a arcade where I'm at. I actually live really close to one. It's called Round One, and they have a bunch of DDR machines or like DDR like machines. And I was be super dope to have him to watch him do his thing and maybe we could record it or some shit. But if he's jumping and doing backflips, no thank you, no thank you. I'm not about to be the dude walking with him now that he's done a fucking backflip. At that point, I'm basically his sidekick for the rest of the day. At that point, because when you do a backflip on a fucking DDR machine, you are now a celebrity. You just become a celebrity at that point. And so anyone walking with you is just you just I just now became his entourage, and I'm just escorting him from place to place at that point. And I'm like a big black dude, so it's like I kind of fit the part of like a stereotypical bodyguard too, you know. So it's like nah, I ain't about that. I ain't about to have that happen to me. No, thank you. Okay. Yeah, Jet. I guess we found out that little did we know, Gemini's part Asian deep down in his soul, and yes, he's that guy. um, who would have known? Oh, let's see here. Lefty, really? We're his henchmen now? Fuck that, bro. unless, unless, unless we just fucking joke around with it the whole time, and we just start going around just showing, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. We need to show him the way out of here. Please, please, he is not taking any pictures at this time. I can see someone trying to come up, and we're just like fucking like standing, real tough and shit, and like he's doing his thing on DDR, and they're like, oh my gosh, I need to talk to Gemini. We're just like, stop. You could not talk to the boss. You do not know the ways. You may talk to the boss once you know the way. Oh my gosh. Or be like, we do not disturb the boss while he is practicing. Gemini is doing his daily training. He is not ready for pixels at this time. And we have like shades on. You like blackout shades, and we don't even like smile or anything when we say it. Just super serious. it's cracking me up so hard. Bro, bro, the boss is getting his groove on, and then like one of us is like, yes, this is the actual Emperor's new groove. or like we're saying this shit, and like someone can totally like someone's like, are you guys actually African? Like, are they like, they're thinking we're just doing an accent, and then we're just like, we don't miss a beat. We're like, clearly you did not know their way. Oh man, fucking dying. Oh gosh. Oh man, we like the fucking most like funniest shit though. The funny like in old like something super anime too would be like, okay, you got me and Lefty, and I don't know what Lefty's size is, but let's just assume he's either my size or even bigger, right? Like at least 6'1", and like 200 pounds, right, or bigger, right, and like fucking swollen, right? You got us two, just fucking bodyguarding, Gemini, because you did not know their way. But then you got Lily in between us, and I don't know Lily's size, but let's assume she's as small as a cat, as her name suggests. And then, like, you have us, and then we put the intimidation in, but then Lily comes out, she's like, "Hi guys," and then like I thought the Gemini, she's like, "Nope." But when you try to like get past the shit, like she goes like Super Saiyan mode, and like secretly she's like the strongest out of the three of us, and she fucking like does like a palm hit, and they just like fly like 1,000 feet back. And then me and Lefty, we don't even flinch. We're just like we just because we already know, and then we're just like see, we told you did not know the way. This is what happens when you do not know the way. Oh man. Lefty, are you guys actually African? I love Africa. My queen. Okay. Okay. I think. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Shit. Because we're actually gonna finally go fight Hades now. Now that we've gone through all the rooms. Bro, Lily, like, there you go. There you go. Perfect. Perfect, Lily. You got us too. And then you're like almost 2 feet below us. But like secretly, you're the secret weapon. Like, Letty and I are just there to put the intimidation on, but like if like shit really starts to hit the fan, you're actually the one that like has like the Super Saiyan powers, and you just wreck up shop. No, even better, you're the chosen one, Lily. Like from Kung Pao. You're the chosen one. Oh man, fit in your pocket like a baby kangaroo. Say Lily being the like Carl, like no joke. Lily is the muscle. See, it was that Asian orphan that you thought you fought in Mortal Kombat. It was probably Lily. You just didn't even know. Oh man. Yeah, you could be like a paralyzer. Yes. And paralyzer. And paralyzer. How about a paralyzer? No, Lily, like that'll be our line right for you. Is like if you do not step away, She will give you a paralyzer since you do not know the way. Another paralyzer. Oh, Lily, why do you have to be overseas? I would love to just sit down and watch that movie with you. Oh my gosh. Dang, I gotta. Dang, this be making me use all my blues. These are my saved ones. How could you? You a bunch of assholes. You a bunch of fucking assholes. I should have refilled my water before I started my stream. Oh well. Alright, time to fight Hades. Whoa, buddy. Hey. Uh-oh. Boy, if you don't. What the fuck just happened? There we go. Okay, what is happening here? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What's happening here? I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, it's no good at all. I might actually die. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, I don't know what was happening on when I was doing Dark Break. Like, I don't know why my attacks weren't chaining. Maybe I was pressing triangle too soon. I'm not sure. Alright, sorry, we'll do it again. Something was happening. I wasn't sure. Maybe I wasn't timing that right. I wasn't timing it right, but oh well. I'll be more careful this time. Uh-oh. Whoa! Huh. No, no. Oh, wait. Crap, I'm supposed to use that. I'm out here not using using the right cards. Okay, he keeps running away, which is bugging me. No. Alright, this is upsetting me. Really? Oh my gosh, this is really mad. Because he moves around so much. So my Dark Break wasn't able to hit him all the time, which, that's a bummer. But oh well. Okay. Oh, wait, is it Lily? Is it you or is it you and Lucy who like to make fun of people's hair? And they're like, "Oh man, it's sad hair, Sora," or mad hair, Sora. Oh, that's always funny. Okay, let's see here. Jess should do a tutorial on how to do Hades hair on her channel and set her head off. Yo, bro, yo, let's not. Okay, you guys are trying to kill Jet. I need Jet. She's my admin. Y'all trying to fucking end her life. Jet, do you still have an Instagram account? I didn't even know you even had one. I had no idea you had one. Okay, so I need to go to the right. Okay, to the far. Cool. Well, Hades is down. Who's next? Who's after Hades? I have not looked that far. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Oh, I gotta scroll all the way down again. Oh wait, no, I don't. I gotta scroll up. Ah, okay. Cool. So we're going to Wonderland. Great, wonderful. Another world where my deck is going to be ass. Way to keep Gemini Spirit alive. Bro, Lefty, if Jet had an OnlyFans, bro, if she had an OnlyFans, she wouldn't be here. Let me just say that, all right? Oh, what? You were in Gemini's Discord? That's dang. What you gotta do to get into a Discord nowadays? Goddamn. I don't know what doesn't make me special enough. I'm special. You know, Jet, that doesn't surprise me that you've been asked that. And honestly, I feel like wasn't there like a running joke, Jet, like during our podcast things, or like not podcast, like our live stream things that we did of uh of like making an OnlyFans from my legs.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often we see you.
Oh, we saw this cutscene before last time. Cool. We get to see it again.
Has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling.
Now you're homeless. Shut up, Jet. You're not homeless.
Well, here we go again.
Did he make you sacrifice anything?
So you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
I'm a scientist.
Did he kick you out for not being a doctor? Damn, Carl. You brutal, son.
But you know, I think testing Sora is just a cover for testing your valet.
Valet? He's the product of pure research.
What he actually is a toy.
But yeah, no, Lily. There's actually like a running joke behind that. When Jet was kind of more like when she was kind of more active in doing her own content and stuff, she had a lot of support from the Philippines, overseas, using those deep Filipino connections. But when we would do these like kind of like live stream talks and stuff things, we would get a lot of people from over, from the Philippines that would join in, and they would see me. And then there was this one time, I forget why it came up, but I think I said I was working out and I was wearing like moccasins or something, and then like her and any other person we were with, they would just be like, "Oh, let's see those legs, RJ, let's see those legs." And then I finally just like, whatever, fuck it. I just showed over to like my shins, and like the chat just lit up, and so I became like Mr. Hot Legs or whatever the fuck. Yeah, it was really funny. So like that's like the backstory behind that.
Are you betraying me? I told you I would make good use of you, didn't I? No.
Relax, kiddo. I don't think it's gonna hurt that much.
I'll hurt you.
Oh, RIKU. He's just having a bad time in this game.
Stupid little toy.
He's getting beat up by everybody in this game. It is kind of sad. If anyone I feel sad, I feel sorry for, it's probably RIKU.
But
Oh, you're here? I didn't even know you were there, Nominee. I guess she's just there the whole time. Like, now she shows up and then she's just like, "Oh, you were here the whole time."
Loveliest little memories you could ever hope for. It's no big deal that they're all
Anyways, bro, show the legs. Carl, calm down, all right? Calm down. Really? Calm down, you baby. Yeah, the chill streams were dope. You know, Jet, maybe we might just need to start that up ourselves again. Like on like not all the time. Like maybe like I don't know, like once a month or something. Maybe once every other week. Um, I'm pretty sure like everyone here would love to chat with us because those streams were basically just we would just be chilling. You know, we didn't do anything. We had our face cams up and we just talked with each other with like the live chat that would happen. That's it. That's all we did. And we would do it like a couple hours, you know. But we would do it late at night. So for you guys overseas, like it was like 9 p.m. our time. So it would be like 5 a.m. your time. So I like unless you guys are waking up to go to work or start your day or whatever, you guys probably wouldn't be able to make it. Unless Jet, we did it like, you know, right at 5 when we both were off work. Well, unless you were getting off at 3 on Friday. Or if we did it on a Saturday, like in the afternoon, because then it's like evening for them. But I don't know. And maybe we should just do it ourselves. Anyway, sorry. Drew, what up, Drew? What did you say? I don't know. I'm downstairs cooking, decided to check out the stream, and I'm like, what the heck did I just walk into? You walked into RIKU having a bad time as always. That's what you walked into. But what up, my man? Good to see you again, bro. Nominate draws like you. Oh, cool, Lily. And she's just as short as you too. So you guys are twins. But yo, the boy personas in the building. Yo, I was watching your Dying Light video, bro. Your Dying Light 2 vid, and man, I was just hoping and waiting. I was like, is our boy about to get the skill where you can drop kick? And and you did, and it did not disappoint. You got hyped. But it seems to be everyone be getting hyped for that move. Like I saw Agent play it. I saw Infinite Phoenix play it, and someone else too. I forget. And every time I was just like, yo, you get that drop kick skill? And they're like, fuck yeah, I got that drop kick skill. But yo, I know you're about to go to work, man. But thanks for just stopping by, saying what up. Good to see you as always, brother. Whenever you're able to make it. Yeah, man, you stay simping, my man. You stay simping, as you do. Um, but yeah, yo, Lefty, no. If anyone knows Dewey, it is Persona. That boy, he been knowing Dewey. So if he wanted to see Gemini, we let him pass. If Gemini was like, yo, man, what up, fam? What up, bird brains? And then he was like, yo, can I talk to Gemini? We'd be like, yes, because you know Dewey. But yeah, Jet. Okay, actually, you know what? I didn't know about that. You guys just asked if I wanted to be part of it, and so I was like, yeah, I'll be a part of it. Um, I didn't know it was only supposed to be an every once in a while thing. But I do know it'd be. I knew that's what it was because yeah, a lot of people just really enjoyed it, and we enjoyed it. So there was really no reason not to do it. It did get a little taxing because we also had that other podcast the same day. So yeah, it would get a little taxing, but it was still fun nonetheless. No. Okay, so this world fucking blows because my deck is like crap. There's like no cards in it. like it's really not advantageous to use slice, but like you kind of still need to use slice because your cards will get broke by the other by the opponents. It's just I don't know why. Like why would you do this? Like it just why would you make the game just not fun? Like why would you do this shit? Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like there's no rhyme or reason to why your deck changes but from world to world. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Like this is like the 5th world we're in the game, or like the 6th, and it's like why would my deck be so shit this far into the game? Doesn't make any fucking sense. And it's another reason why this game fucking blows. But yes, Black Negan, he be knowing the way, man. He been knowing the way from the get-go. He would be our VIP. We were like, we have saved you a seat. Really? Fucking A. I hate this so much. This world is going to be god-awful. I'm not going to have a good time with this world. Just because of just how, like, why would you do this? I don't understand. I forgot that was the case. And so I'm probably going to lose to Trickmaster a couple times just because of the shittiness of the deck. I mean, the guy that I read said that his deck's also crap, but it's not going to make things that much better. Anywho. Okay. All right, Lefty, man. Hey, man, but good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, same time. So just to give you a heads up. So I hope to see you there again, and we can continue discussing why we can just keep discussing how to get people to their way. Yeah, man. Hope you take care, man. Okay, let's see here. We can do it, RJ. The chill chats again. Want to come out of retirement? Anyways, yeah. Good night, Lefty. Drew, I didn't mind Wonderland and Kingdom Hearts 1, honestly. It didn't bug me too much. I didn't really have any issues with it. I didn't like it, per se. I don't think Trickmaster is a good boss at all. Very frustrating, especially for the first boss of. I guess it's not the first boss; it's the second. But for such an early game boss, yeah, it's quite frustrating. And I didn't like it. I don't like the boss per se, but Wonderland, like in Kingdom Hearts 1, like going through Wonderland, I didn't mind it. I didn't have that many I didn't have any problems with it. I didn't have any issues. It was just the boss, because the boss is making any fucking sense. Like, I mean, I get it, but it's still dumb, and I think it's kind of poorly executed, in my opinion. So I mean, I wouldn't be mad if about them not including it in later games. But yes, yes, Lily, same bad time, same bad channel. Wait, so okay, so Drew, you said that Wonderlands is also encoded. But I know coded is after that's gonna well actually, if I'm gonna play these through the collections, coded is just gonna be cutscenes in the 2.5 collection, so I won't have to play it anyways. So I guess I'm saved regardless. which works for me. What the fuck? How did you break my card? Why do they keep using 5s? Really? Why are your cards so fucking... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you serious? This is going to be probably the worst fucking world in the entire game, I imagine. I'm going to hate every second of it. I might actually just fucking skip most of these worlds and just find the quickest way to get the Trick Master. Okay. So problem with Wonderland that a lot of KH1 worlds, the camera platforming is fine. They make KH1 different, but it's not high for me. You're fine. You just have to sit through recoded cutscenes. Yeah, so I won't have to deal with whatever problems it had and coded. So whatever. Works for me. Yes, I will say the camera was a little bit of a problem as a whole in KH1. I will agree on that. And like your perspective, like when you're jumping, it just is also kind of weird too. Like as you're jumping and stuff. Like it took like when I first played it, I was like, oh shit, okay. I had to like, okay, cool, okay, this is how we're doing it, I guess. So I was like, okay, well, 2002. So I'll just it's 2002. And okay, cool. Lily, tell your sister that I say hi back. Crap, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh, why can't you dodge that? I'm wondering, Lily, do you just have sisters, or do you have any brothers as well? I personally have I have one sister and one brother. They are both younger than me. I'm the oldest. I technically have a stepbrother, sorry, a half brother, as well. Um, but never really kept in touch with him. I just know that I have a. I mean, I used to hang out with him. When I was like a really young kid, but then just shit happened. And, yeah. I have 4 step siblings as well from my step dad, who are they're all older than me. But as far as like my my blood siblings, I'm the oldest. Oh, Annabelle's 10. Aw, how adorable. Gosh dang it. Given the age of your youngest sister, Lily, I would not advise that you have her watch my streams for very long. Uh, I know I got myself a little bit of a poop mouth on me, so wouldn't want to expose her to to all them bad words. I mean, I appreciate that, Lily, but at the same time, it's just I mean, I know kids today listen and watch all types of shit, that you're just like, I can't believe you're watching this or whatever, but it's just I wouldn't mind. Like, I would not be upset if you wanted to not have her hear a bunch of foul language. Because personally, like with me, like when I was actually I was actually really protective of my siblings because growing up until I was about 15, 16ish, it was kind of just the four of us, my mom, myself, and my two siblings. So I kind of acted as like the keeper of sorts, like the protector of sorts, and like I kind of just was like it was like I kind of made my own personal rule to like never swear in front of my younger siblings. Um, like when I started swearing, I tried to like never say it in front of them because like I was like if they're gonna learn it, if they're gonna start doing it, I don't want it to be because they heard it from me, like from other means. So and I'm all for like not keeping stuff like that away from young children's um, eyes and ears and such. But anywho, sorry, I know I'm a little behind on the chat here. Okay, you got two sisters. Yeah, Natalie 17. Hey, if you're gonna be pimping out your family to subscribe to my channel, might as well get Natalie in there too. Um, Sorry. Oh, little Jet's turning 6 in 3 weeks. Oh, wait, hold on. When's your son's birthday, Jet? Because my birthday's coming up too. When's your son's birthday? When was he born? But yo, Park's in the building. What up, my dude? What up? What up, man? Good to see you as always. Jet, you're not old. Don't you dare lie to yourself like that. She can tell her she can watch subscribe. She sort of shrugged and said, "Okay." She has no idea what I mean. Yeah, I'm sure she doesn't. Okay. Carl, I am not a family friendly streamer. No. Um, actually, I did not watch it. I looked at it again. I took a better look at the Pokemon this time. Um, I still need to watch it, but I haven't though. Um, I was talking to David about it though, because I don't know if he did either, but he's just really excited to hopefully be able to hopefully get the Arceus format of like how that was, but with the more traditional formula that the mainline Pokemon games, or I guess Arceus mainline, but you know what I mean. Traditionally mainline Pokemon games usually bring, like kind of combining that together, right? Um, so he's really excited for what it might, for that to hopefully happen, like to kind of bring the improvements and like the quality of life stuff and the revamping of what Arceus brought, but then just apply it to what we usually associate Pokemon with, as far as like how the game plays out and stuff. But also the green little cat thing, whatever, love it. I love that. I love that one. I don't know. I know you gave me some of the names of them. I don't know which one was which, but I love that one. That's my favorite one. But also the duck's funny. The duck is funny too. Excuse me. So Jet 329. Okay, cool. So towards the end of March. All right. That really, I think that's more like 4 weeks away. But cool, because my birthday is on the 16th. Yeah, my birthday's on the 16th of March, and I'm planning to take some days off that week. So I'll be able to stream at better times, so I can hopefully get more of the overseas crowd and such and everything. I don't know if you'll be able to do your admin stuff, but yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming every day that week because my birthday's is on a Wednesday this year, so I'm hoping to take that day and the next 2 days off. So do a lot of streaming. Probably get some recording done because I'll have the house to myself to do some recording. Okay, let's see here. You know, I'm gonna do the. Where's the one with the? Okay, friend card. Yes, I need doing that Mickey card. Okay. Yep. Blazing Fire is Parks, and both of them are Jets. British boy. He the homie. I'm doing well, Parks. I hope you are as well. See here, I got you. I think that's what they are going to end up with. Spritty Gatito. Spritty Gatito. I think that's what it was. Spritty Gatito is the cat. Okay, cool. Spritty Gatito. That's going to be tough to say like consistently. Anywho, yes, I will be streaming on my birthday. Because given that it is a Wednesday, I doubt I'll be doing anything with my family that day. Because like they don't, not all of them live with me, so yeah, I probably won't be doing anything until that weekend. But yeah, I'll be streaming that, and I'll try to stream like earlier in the day, so that it's like the UK's evening, and yeah, and catch some of you guys better at a better time, and hopefully catch people from my Discords who have said they wanted to like watch my streams, but they just never could, because like I was always streaming at like when they're waking up or about to go to work or whatever. So that's the goal. And hopefully, actually, I'm pretty sure, like, that's like 3 weeks away. By the time that comes, I'll probably be doing Neo. So, we'll be doing a much better game. So everyone will be happy. Anywho, okay. Yeah, Drew, you're like, no joke, man. The time zones are such a bitch, man. Like I said this before, but like it just seems to be like the people who I interact with the most. Like it's just I don't get a whole lot of people from the west coast of my country. It's either overseas completely, or it's the west coast, or sorry, east coast, that's a 3-hour time difference right then and there, and that can even be too much of a problem, like a hurdle to overcome, let alone 8 hours. For those in the UK, and then even further for those, because there's a couple people that are in Australia or like South Africa, even, So yeah, I'm like the furthest away from a lot of people who, watch my stuff or would like to watch my stuff. It's a burden, but oh well. And that's why like when Cartwheels was in the chat yesterday, she's from Canada, and I brought that up, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, can't we remember?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I would." Like almost nobody fucking, no one who comes to my streams or watches my stuff is from anywhere close to me most of the time. So anytime that happens, I remember. Whoa! Why did I didn't want to fucking restart. I didn't need to. Okay, whatever. This game just hates me. Anywho. Oh, Drew. Okay, so you get a lot of American viewers. Interesting. I mean, I haven't checked my analytics in a while, so I don't know, like if based off my subscribers where people are from. I just know based off like the comments I get and like who shows up in my streams and stuff. That's where I base most of my information from. Oh, oh gosh, never mind. Really, Jet? Knackered? God damn. Turning British before our very eyes. Alright, what's the next room? Hey, Blazin', I feel it, bro. And if you could pull up a like on the stream too, man, I'd be really appreciative, man. I would really appreciate you, bro. But yeah, like, so I'm guessing, Drew, you stream probably on Twitch then, I imagine. Which I don't have an account for that, so I wouldn't even know. I'm gonna use more of these meeting grounds. Getting that Mickey card is really helpful. Yeah, like sometimes, like for instance, like I know Rob, he does a lot of streaming on YouTube, and I'll see him, but he does it, and it's when he does it, it's like 10 or 11 a.m. in the morning for me, and I'm at work, and I'm also trying to get through the WLC of the Discords, and so I almost like I rarely am able to join his streams, because of that. Which is funny because he started streaming at that time now because he said it was better suiting his overseas audience. But ironically, for me personally, it actually works against me. But yeah, it is what it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait, hey! Calm down, boys. All right, hey! Let's calm down now. Let's not get crazy here. Oh gosh, yeah. This might be the one world where I don't do all the rooms because I honestly just want to get through Wonderland as fast as possible because I hate it. Well, I don't hate Wonderland. I just hate this deck that I have, and I want to get rid of it as soon as I can because it is just nothing but shit. Okay. Hey, Blazing, all right. You look at you doing your thing with the Sharon. Oh, snap. Oh, oh, funny. Okay, they broke the card like right at the last second, but I have another one, so fuck you. What? All right, there we go. That'll work. Oh, to answer your question, Drew. Well, it's a funny thing that you mentioned that because I mean, so 358.5 days was just cutscenes. So obviously, I don't know really any of the worlds in that. In between this game and the first one, almost everything is shared except for Twilight Town is the only new world. I guess in Castle Oblivion. Um, and I mean, you're not really exploring a world per se. You're just going through room to room, fighting in these very small, squares. which that's not really like getting a sense of a world. Um, but so I'll just base it off of Kingdom Hearts 1, honestly. Um, everything else, I don't think basing anything off of this game is, first of all, makes any sense, and second, it would not be fair for an assessment. Anyways, I never really thought about a favorite. I will say, I mean, I know it's super cliche, but I did really appreciate Halloween Town for the sense that like how deep they went in with the theme. Like I remember, like that was like the one thing I remember about this game before I even played it. I knew that in Halloween Town the characters all have like separate, specific costumes or skins or whatever you want to call it, and I actually thought because that was the case in Halloween Town, I thought. Oh, and you also have that in Atlantis. I thought that that was the case for all the worlds. So actually got me kind of a little excited. I thought there'd be like cool costumes for like all the worlds. And I know like Kingdom Hearts 2, there's some levels where that happens, and then Kingdom Hearts 3, that's the case. I don't know about the other games. You'll get special, like, you'll look a little certain way to fit in with the theme of the world you're in. So I thought that was going to be the case for all the worlds of Kingdom Hearts 1. And obviously it's not, which was a bit of a letdown for me. I obviously, like, it was just me thinking that was going to be the case. I was just assuming. But because of the fact of how deep they went with Halloween Town's theming, I think that's probably my favorite. Otherwise, I don't really have one, honestly. So I'll just say Halloween Town. I know it's basic. I know it's cliche. I know it's like a fan favorite. I know a lot of people love it. So, but for me, that's why. Okay, I don't think I'm going right. No, I need to go this way. Because I'm not going to do those side rooms. Fuck it. Oh, wait. I'm going to have to do them anyways. There's no escape. Oh, fuck. Well, that's like, I'll just skip all the enemies. I'll just skip the enemies. But I need a save room. So, save room. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, as much of like a big, huge gamer that I am, one thing that I do not identify with that much to a lot of, I guess hardcore gamers or like, whatever, like just, people who love playing games a lot, is I don't get so in tuned to like things like music or lore or characters. I do to an extent, but it. I don't know why those things I don't. I guess I just look at the whole thing as a whole, and I don't separate things all that much. Yeah, like, cause I know like like Final Fantasy is a good example. People who love Final Fantasy, like Drew, for instance, like um, a lot of times you'll hear stuff like, oh yeah, like Final Fantasy, whatever. We'll just say 8 or 9, and be like, yeah, I mean it was alright, it was pretty fun, But let's say like, like the music though was fucking great. Like then that's really what makes it for me. I don't know if that's the case. I'm not quoting anything. I'm just using examples. Um, I'm just kind of putting stuff in. You know, we're like but like for like those fans of those kind of games, like music is huge, right? It's like a big thing. They love hearing the music and stuff, like the soundtracks and everything. But for me, like I mean, it's nice to have it. Obviously, better to have it than not have it. But like that's not what I think about when I think about a certain game or any game for that matter. Um, it's not the music, or it's not like the worlds. It's not like the lore building. I don't know. I think I just look at the whole game, like the summation of the parts rather than individual pieces. And I think I've always been like that. Yeah. So that's just how it is. So like when people ask me about certain things like favorite levels and stuff like that, a lot of times I don't have it because I don't think that deeply about it, and I don't know why. Don't know why. Anyways, we're gonna fight the boss, like now. I don't know how it's gonna go because my deck is terrible. But the guide I read was that Trickmaster's deck is also bad, and apparently you need to duel him all the time. So I need to get into duels with him, but apparently if I get into duels with him, his cards will most likely never be able to beat mine. So that's how I need to beat him. It's probably not going to go well. I'm probably going to die sometimes, but we'll see what happens. I mean, we got through Ursula with Sora, so I feel like I can get through anything. So, okay, we'll use one of these. All right, there you go. Really, Joe, you say people don't really like Halloween Town. That's interesting to hear. I thought it was like a big favorite. I know Cameron, he loves Halloween Town. I don't know if it's favorite from that game, but I know he really likes Halloween Town. Okay, here we go. Really too slow? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll just miss. That's fine. Whoops, I want to do that. Uh-oh. Okay, well, looks like I'm just gonna have to just keep doing this the whole fucking fight, which is thrilling. It's exactly what I want from a boss fight. It's just this. This is exactly what I want. This is my favorite. This is the best part. My favorite part, actually. Little known fact is probably the best part of the entire fucking game. Just doing this a million times. Oh, that's cool. Well, there we go. Okay. Really, a 6? Oh, there I go. I just need to break that so I can heal up a bit. Just want to heal. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, break that. That's fine. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, use that as well. That's what I want. Use a card that I can... There we go. Okay. Cool. Oh my gosh, this is just... so... It's just so fucking boring. Alright, I think I gotta do this 2 more times. Hopefully not lose and die in the process. Alright, one more, and we'll have him beat. Oh. Oh! Hello. Jeez. Oh! Whoa, whoa! All right, we got him. Oh my gosh, what? Who thought that was fun? Who tested this battle and was like, yeah, this works, it's fine, it's good. No, A plus, A plus plus, 10 out of 10. I love it. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. That was great. Sorry, I had to pay attention to that fight so I can do the duels. Sorry. All right. Hometown's better than Cage 2, which is the case for a lot of returning worlds, except Atlantica. Yeah, isn't Atlantica? Isn't that reduced down to like a bunch of like? Can't you actually? I thought I heard like you could actually like straight up just skip Atlantica if you wanted to. I think you might have told me that actually. Um, like it's just like a bunch of rhythm stuff or something like that. Like it's pretty bare bones. Um, I hope that in KH2, I hope that they have more of those costume stuff, like themed, like when you go into a new world, you can wear more costumes and you kind of match the theme of where you're at. I hope they do more of that. Oh, here we go. I'm about to use this. They won't be able to find me. I'm gonna go past them and then skip it because fuck Wonderland. I hate it. Freakish Dude is just like Dark Souls. So I'm not sure, Carl, if you're talking to me, if you're talking to Jet about it's just like Dark Souls. I know you said that earlier. Okay. Cool. So we're in the last world. Moving on. Yay. Cannot. I'm so done. I'm so done with Wonderland. Ah, oh, fucking A. And we're going. Okay, so we go to something crap, and now we're going to something even worse. Oh boy. Great. Ursula's next. Why is she so bad in both Riku and Sora's? Why is she just bad all the time? Like she was shit in KH1 and she's shit in this. Like it's just why? Why is she done so terrible? Like terribly, I should say. Like both her boss battles in KH1 are some of the like her first boss battle was just really annoying and cheap because of the two eels you have to deal with. And then the second boss battle is like it's so dumb. Like it almost forces you that you can only really do one. There's only one viable strategy to beat her in her second form, and it's not fun. I think that was my least favorite of Cage One. I know my least favorite, Drew. It's Atlantica. Um, the world itself was fine, but fighting her made the world just shit. It, which I know I'm wild. Now I'm not surprised that they kind of dumbed down Atlantica in the second game. They probably got like a million complaints about it afterwards, and they probably got a bunch of complaints with Chana Memories too, because she's not welly designed in this game either. It's just like why don't they know? They don't know. It's like they don't know how to make a good Ursula boss battle.
Don't worry. Whatever's hurting you, I'll make it go away.
Anyways, though it wouldn't bother me, like I mean I haven't played it, so I don't know how bad or maybe how boring or annoying the stuff in KH2 is for Atlantica. All I know is what I've heard, and that you could skip it if you wanted to. But you telling me that there's some good stuff for doing it will absolutely make me do it. I will absolutely do it. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, but oh, cool. So there are more thematic costumes in KH2. Awesome. That's exactly what I want to hear. I thought that was a really cool feature because it reminds me of Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. I know it came years later, but in the first one, you had a different outfit in every world, and I thought that was super dope. I don't think you had a different outfit in every world in the second game. I don't think he did. Can't remember. But I remember in the first one he does. In like almost I think every world he has a different costume, which is super dope. I like that. Which makes sense too. It makes a lot of sense, and I don't know why more games don't do that. Like why you wouldn't wear something different as time goes on. Um, like I'm thinking of Last of Us for some reason, the first one. But that game was like smart about it because like you do change costumes as you go through the chapters, like in the seasons. I wouldn't say chapters, but like as the seasons go on, like when you're doing summer, then fall, and whatever, you do change clothes during those breaks. But at least day to day, you don't. But it makes sense because it's a post-apocalyptic world. You know you're not gonna have a whole lot of clothes to change out of and stuff. So that makes sense at least. But a lot of games where that's not the case, it's like why wouldn't you change clothes? Like no one wears the same clothes every day, so why wouldn't you wear something different? And like I get it, like you don't want to have like 1,000 different outfits for somebody. I can see why you wouldn't want to do that. But like I don't know, like have 4 or 5 clothes that you rotate through. Especially if you're living like in a city, in a world and shit like that, and like shit hasn't gone haywire. Like why wouldn't you wear different clothes? Anyways, um, okay. So the best thing about second Ursula fight is that her eyes both track you separately, and you can really mess up her eyes. I don't remember. I remember her eyes being the biggest problem with that game, or with her fight. Um, like okay, when I was fighting her like on beginner and normal mode, it was whatever. But on proud mode, you would get wrecked so fast, and even if you had the arrow or whatever that defensive buff was, it was still like a problem. There was like one strategy you had to like you could like kind of glitch it, kind of a glitch, not really, but like kind of like to where you can get behind her head, and then you could basically get free hits on her that way. And that was like the most surefire way to be able to beat her, um, without like having to pull your hair out. But even then, you could still get hit sometimes, which I did, and I still died a few times to her before I was able to get through. Because then she would do like that giant AOE attack thing, which like no matter even if you were behind her, would still hit you. I don't think it was supposed to, but it still hit me. I was doing something wrong. But anyways, so we're almost 2 hours in, and we're gonna wrap up the stream here, guys. I need to go work out. Um, but you know, we got through 2 more worlds. We got through Olympus and Wonderland. Next time, obviously, we're gonna start. We're gonna do Atlantica. Depending on how big that world is, and how long Ursula takes to fight, because she's also going to be a problem. That might be the one world we do, but if not, we'll move on, of course. And I think it's not Monstro. I don't know what the other world is that we have. Maybe I don't care. But yeah, so we'll go on. Maybe we'll get through 2 worlds. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But yeah, but I will be streaming tomorrow, same time. Whatever time you guys came into the stream today, come here tomorrow. I'll be here streaming this, trying to get through it, one day at a time, just pushing through. And so, yeah, so I hope to see everyone there again. Lily, if you could do me a favor and make sure you try and pull Lucy in and cartwheels, grab them, pull them. If they are trying to sleep, you tell them no sleep, gang. But yeah, but thanks for everyone jumping in. Drew, again, as always, Trooper, Parks stopping in, even Persona saying hi. Jet, thank you for doing your thing as modding as always. Lily, thank you for coming in. Always a fun joy to have you on the chat. It's fun to making fun of Gemini. Also with Lefty, my brother who knows their way, and Carl as well, man. But yeah, the birthday stream will come. Like don't get me wrong. Like March 16th, you can I don't know mark it on a calendar. I don't fucking know. But yeah, March 16th. It's a Wednesday. It's about 2 weeks from now, maybe 3. Yeah, that's my birthday stream. I'll be streaming. That whole week. So yeah, so it's gonna be a good time. Hope everyone can join it. And yeah, man. Thanks again, guys, for coming in. Always a pleasure hanging out with me, getting through this game together, this bullshit crap game together. And yeah, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. And if not, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.